If you haven't been rejected before and you can't get a visa appointment in your own country, any thoughts to someone traveling somewhere nearby to get an appointment for the first time? So that'll be the first question.
It depends. It's always safer to stay in your home country. If your profile is great, you have really great grades, you're going to a high-ranking institution, you have solid work experience, you're of appropriate age, you're maybe you can explain how you're going to pay back the loan, you're going for a STEM degree. I'm just naming all of the general points that are would be on the positive. Maybe you can go and risk it. But if you feel like you have vulnerabilities in your profile, then you can't risk another factor that might be
Mm-hmm.
a negative point. So that is my answer. And if you've already been refused in a third country, then yes, go back to you need to go back to your home country. The officers in your home country know you the best,
Mm-hmm.
right? So every culture is so different that if you go to a nearby country and the consular officer, can't read, they have their own process, but they can't read your transcript or they don't understand what the normal, for example, like in India, income is really low and consular officers are used to that. If one person goes to Singapore and they mention that same income, that officer in Singapore will be like, whoa, that is so low. When really that is actually a high income for an earner in India. So it could be that kind of thing, or that student could confuse them with some nuance, or there could be a really positive point, like you went to a really elite private school in Nigeria, and I would know that as an officer working in Nigeria, but I wouldn't know that if I was an officer in a next country. So that positive point could be lost on that officer, or you're saying something that is so confusing to me that I'm just going to reject you because I don't want to take any chances. So there's so many reasons why sticking in your home country, or I think that maybe you are trying to skip your home country and give it a shot in another country. So there's that. Those are all the reasons why. Little long answer, but everybody has questions on it and everybody wonders why is it a big deal? And those are just some of the reasons.
Really, really helpful answer. Thank you for the context.